Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, how on a day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Mazenam Kanu. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra, USB, United States of Biafra. Our PM, we thank you. His Excellency, Ekpa, Simon, and Joko. Fellow Biafrans, what you are seeing here is the Eritrean transitional government officially supporting Biafra. And also, we are about to sign a treaty with Eritrea. So I want you to watch this. For some of you that missed it in the convention, this happened live for the whole world to see. Like we told you, the first step of anything you are doing is to meet those criteria set by the UN and other world bodies. After that, there are some itineraries that you have to go through. And afterwards, once you declare your independence, it is now the responsibility of those organizations, of those governments, to go through the process you have followed in your declaration. And when they see that you have met all the criteria, all the standard sets to be a nation, one after the other, they will start to recognize you. So what you're seeing here today is the Eritrean transitional government. They have officially recognized the United States of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans, if you're ready, let us listen to this great monumental day as the treaty was signed between the United States of Biafra and Eritrea. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
Okay. Hello, Biafrans! The United States of Biafra.
Yes.
We made it. We made it. All right. Today, we are going to sign the treaty between the United States of Biafra and the Eritrean government in exile. As you all are aware, we got a couple of countries that have been recognizing the United States of Biafra for the past 2 days. And we are very, very grateful for that. Yes. We have so many congressmen from the United States that have approved and recognized the United States of Biafra. Yes. We have the Ambazonia government that have recognized the United States of Biafra. And many more are on the line. We are speaking with some of them. Like our guest speaker that spoke yesterday has said he thinks United States may be number 3. So I'm going to read. This treaty of cooperation and mutual support and recognition between the transitional Eritrean government in exile and the Biafra, United States of Biafra. We recognize the shared historical struggles of the Eritrean and indigenous people of Biafra for self-determination, justice, and sovereignty, affirming the inherent right of all peoples to self-determination as enshrined in the Charter of the United Nations, desiring to strengthen the bonds of solidarity and cooperation between the two nations, committed to promoting peace, security, and development in the region and beyond. The United States of Biafra and the Eritrean government have agreed to the following: recognition and mutual respect. The parties shall recognize each other as legitimate representatives of their respective people. The parties shall respect each other's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and political independence. Cooperation and solidarity. The parties shall cooperate in the areas of diplomacy and international relations, security and defense, economic development and trade, education, science and technology, culture and social affairs. The parties shall support each other's efforts to achieve their respective national aspirations. The parties shall consult and coordinate on matters of mutual respect and mutual interest. The parties shall provide mutual support to each other, including diplomatic recognition and support, economic and technical assistance, military and security cooperation, humanitarian aid, and disaster relief. The parties shall refrain from any actions that may undermine the security and stability of the other party. The parties shall resolve all disputes through peaceful means, including negotiation, mediation, and arbitration. In the event of a dispute, the parties shall establish a joint commission to address the issue and seek a mutually acceptable solution. International cooperation. The parties shall cooperate with international organizations and other states to promote their common interests. The parties shall work together to strengthen international laws and norms. This treaty shall enter into force upon signature by duly authorized representatives of the parties. In witness whereof, the duly authorized representative of the transitional Eritrean government in exile, represented here by His Excellency, and the Chief of Staff of the United States of Biafra, acting for the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, signed this in the year of our Lord today, December the 1st. December the 1st, this will become effective upon being signed.
Treaty officially being signed for the whole world to see.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Between Eritrea and the United States of Biafra. The Treaty of Recognition, the Treaty of Partnership has been signed.
Okay, go ahead. You can
I think with this signature, as you can understand, this makes it official between the National Representative Council of Eritrea, which is the government in exile, including that with the Biafra, the Republic Biafran government in exile. In order to make it real, from here up, people only need to act on it. It is not a simple paper. Rather, we're going to show it and we're going to make it real. For those people back home, I'm very proud to see all this celebration, jubilation. You deserve one. This is the real one. So I would say congratulations for the Declaration of Independence. And I have a little message also for the government of Nigeria, including the people of Nigeria. We don't need to resort into guns and tanks. It only takes a simple pen.
Yes.
We can do it peacefully. We don't need to bleed each other. We don't need to die. Because these Biafran people from here up, they are not playing. Their heart is a done deal. It is sealed. They deserve their independence, and because of that, I encourage the Nigerian people to pressure, to encourage their government. Yes, at the end of the day, we need to live as neighbors in peace and harmony, in cooperation. In order to get there, please encourage your government in order to settle this freedom of the Biafrans in a peaceful manner. Yes. That's all we can do. And to the rest of the world, including the African nations, I encourage you to follow suit. Yes, this is the time we are looking for our friends. Friends must be good in these bad times. Yes, we are expecting your recognition, including that, without a doubt, the United States is in a big spot, for sure, to recognize the Biafra of the Republic of Biafra, and I can't wait for that day, and I'm very proud to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
There you have it, my people. There you have it. It's been done, signed, sealed, and delivered. The people of Eritrea, the people of Biafra, we are now signed and binding to this treaty. So for everyone out there, I want you all to rejoice. People of Biafra, our freedom has come. We come in peace. All we have to do is to go back to the way it was before the coming of Britain, before Britain came to enslave us, before Britain came to colonize us. We were free as a people. We had our own nation. We were independent before the coming of Britain. So Britain was responsible for the problem we are seeing here. Every time when you look deeper at the problems of Africa, you can always trace it back to Europe. When you look at Niger Republic, Mali, Burkina Faso, Gambia, and the rest of them, those countries out there, when you go deeper, when you do a deep trace, the problem always emanates from Europe. They are responsible. And in this case, we are telling Britain, you have stolen from us enough. You have taken away from us our birthright for far too long. It is time you wash your hands off the case of the Biafrans. It is time you speak to your Nigerian subject. We know you own Nigeria. We know you control Nigeria. We know Nigeria was a company before you rebranded it to become a so-called country. Speak to those who still believe in one Nigeria. Speak to those who still prefer to be under you, to wash their hands off the case of Biafra. Britain, oh Britain, you are responsible. My only anger, my only dismay, my only disdain is that the people of Africa will allow a foreign entity in the 21st century. You allow a foreigner to come amongst you, to create division, to create enmity, to make you to grab arms and go to war with your neighbor. A foreigner whose people, they hate you with a passion. You go to Britain today, the news is about the immigrants. You migrants, you stink. You migrants, you're coming to steal our resource. You migrants should go back to Africa. That's the slaw in Britain. When I was in Britain, all you hear from the window is, go back to your goddamn Africa. Go back home. Go back home. Yet, a so-called country called Nigeria, we allow their government to stoop this low and allow Britain to influence them. Allow Britain to go to war. Britain made you to go to war with the Biafrans in the 1960s. And because of your action, over 7 million people lost their life. Over 3 million children were starved to death. So we are telling Britain this time, in the 21st century, do not get involved this time. Wash your hands off the affairs of Biafra. We are moving on. We can't be slaves for forever. We are moving on. We have moved on. Wash your hands off the case of the Biafrans. Go and tell the government of Nigeria to be careful how they respond to this our freedom. We have come, we have spoken together, we have met all the criteria to be a nation, and we have now declared our independence. As other countries come aboard to recognize us and sign these treaties, we ask Britain, because we know the problem will come from Britain, not even Nigeria. We ain't even scared about those that call themselves Nigeria. We are asking Britain again to rethink and reconsider their actions from here henceforth. Rethink and reconsider. Africans are not slaves. Africans is not a conquered continent. Africans are not those who are meant to be used and dumped and used again and keep on reusing. We are the new breed. Biafra has a task in Africa, and our job and role is to create a new Africa. So Britain, this one falls on your desk. Do not make the same mistake you made in 1967 to 1970 when you told Nigeria to go to war with her brother, to go to war with her neighbor. And to the Nigerian government, you heard the advice by the Eritrean transitional government. It only takes a pen to sign this agreement, and forever we can live as good neighbors. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear.
Lemfi is a trusted app that allows people in the UK, US, and Canada to send money to countries abroad. I'm a traveller, and Lemfi is one of the most essential apps I have on my phone. Even when I'm not travelling, I still use it because I send money to my friends and family abroad, and also I send money to my bank account to prepare me for my next trip. And money gets to those accounts within minutes, just like this. The Lemfi app is top tier, and there are so many reasons why I love it, but here are a few. You'll always get the best rates. Hands down, Lemfi has the best rates. There are 0 transfer fees, and when I mean 0, I mean nothing. Lemfi is 100% secure, and to give you the boost in confidence that you need in the app, the customer service is available 24/7, so you'll get customer support any time of the year, any day. The final reason why I love Lemfi is because every time I refer someone, I get a bit of cash that goes probably towards my next trip, if I'm being honest, and that could be you too. So all you need to do is download and get the app. You can get it from the Google Play Store, or you can get it from the Apple App Store, but make sure you get the app because Lemfi is fantastic.